your character is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It must be fantastic. You know, you started off as a homeless, and look where you are now.
A homeless ex-offender, ex-drug addict, I know. Well, actually we've got, I don't know whether I should expose this or not, but we've got a character that we've just started filming who is from when Becky first arrived. So we've been sort of reminiscing about, 2-3 years ago, and she was, I love the way she's developed. And I didn't realise how much she's changed, but she has. I mean, I think the heart of her and her sentiment hasn't changed, but the way she looks, I mean, I looked dirty. I looked like, literally like someone had just picked me up off the street. My hair was greasy, and so from that to like, and all the different stages she's been through to, even in the cafe she got cleaner. It's like she's just got cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Literally, like that's what's happened. She's washed since. But no, do you know what? It's just a gift of a part. It really isn't. And it's all sort of happened very organically and naturally. The relationship I think with Roy was the thing that really set her in stone, because you saw a different side to her, and that's such a beautiful relationship that only happened by default really, because Julie went on for a year, and so it's happened in such a way that it has been a drastic change, but it all feels very natural. And and if you'd have said to me 3 years ago that you're going to be 50th barmaid in the Rovers marrying Steve McDonald, I'd have just laughed in your face and said, yeah, right.
Yeah. When you first signed up, how long was your first contract for?
It was I think it was 3 or 4 months. I think it ended up being 4 months. And then before I left, I knew they wanted to bring me back, but they always write like 4 months ahead anyway. So I had about 4 months off, and then I came back. Yeah, but you never believe it until you actually see it in writing. Actually, that you're going to be. In fact, until you actually stood on set. But yeah, it's been awesome.
Now I believe you're a classical actor for Coronation Street.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All the royals.
Did you ever see yourself in Coronation Street when you?
Well, I've definitely sort of got like a little hit list of things I'd like to do, like be the voiceover for an animation, for instance, and little things like that. And Chloe was definitely on the list of things that would be nice. My family watched it all their lives. I've grown up watching it. It's a national treasure, and I thought, even just one episode, it'd be great just to go and sweep the streets or something.
To say you've done it.
Yeah, and actually, when the 3 or 4 months came up, it was such a good part that I couldn't resist it, and I thought actually that might be quite perfect, because it's a whole. You sort of train and go to drama school for 3 years because you don't want to play the same part. When you go to drama school, they don't let you do your thing. I never did a play with a northern accent because they're like, you can do that, so what's the point in training? So you go so that you can, not get stuck in one role basically. So I think if they'd have said to me, for 3 years, I might have bummed and hard about it. But actually, the way the character's gone, and it does feel like she's sort of 7 parts in one. She's like the 7 deadly sins. She's like the 7 deadly sins all in one.
Yeah. So, how much longer do you see yourself?
Well, I've signed until August 2011 because it's the 50th in December 2010. And they needed to know basically because they're obviously writing that already, and I couldn't resist that. That's going to be massive for Bill Roach and for the whole show. So that was irresistible. And then we'll see really. We'll just see. I don't know. Everyone might be bored of her by then, But at the moment, I still see like there's a couple of years left. She's not even got married yet.